Most people think they know what heterosexual sex is. Typically, it's defined as sex between a man and a woman, often understood as vaginal intercourse. The term straight serves as a synonym for heterosexual, implying non-gay or non-lesbian relationships. However, this narrow view has been shaped by societal norms that elevate heterosexuality as the ideal, contrasting it with what is deemed abnormal. Historically, the notion of what was considered normal has shifted dramatically. In ancient Greece and Rome, sexual norms were quite different. Men enjoyed a variety of sexual experiences, often having multiple partners, prostitutes for pleasure, mistresses for companionship, and wives for legitimacy and childbearing. This division reinforced a patriarchal society where men and women had distinct roles. Men were viewed as strong, intelligent, and reliable, while women were seen as weak, cunning, and fickle. This dichotomy dictated social dynamics, where men could pursue sexual pleasures freely, while women were expected to be faithful and chaste. Such stereotypes persisted for centuries, leading to women's economic dependence and political disenfranchisement. Women were often seen as inferior, expected to remain virgins until marriage, while men could have multiple sexual partners. The value placed on virginity was immense, yet not all shared this view. For instance, the historian Strabo criticized virgins for lacking experience and desirability, highlighting the harsh realities women faced. In ancient Greece, male-male relationships were accepted, especially between older men and younger boys, where the latter were expected to be the passive partner. While most men married, some engaged in polygamy. Interestingly, penetrative sex was rarely depicted in the conventional way we think of today. Rather, positions often involved rear entry or a woman sitting on a man's lap. Greek mythology further complicates our understanding of sexuality. The gods engaged in various sexual acts, often crossing boundaries and transforming into animals or elements to seduce mortals. This fluidity in sexual expression reflects a culture where pleasure and reproduction were often separated. Thus, discussing straight or heterosexual sex in ancient times is misleading. The Greeks and Romans had a broader view of sex, encompassing pleasure with various partners and reproduction within marriage. The concept of unnatural acts emerged later, shaping our modern understanding of sexual perversions. Recognizing this historical context helps us appreciate how definitions of sexuality have evolved over time.